Come one, come all. Assalamu alaikum and wa alaikum assalam. I come in peace. You know. Orale. Que onda we, que pasa. You know. Everything is buenos and está bien. Serio Pedro, palabra. It's a lovely day. A day where I can see the hope, where I can see the dream, where I can see the vision, where I can see the prophecy. I need not worry, I need not fret, I need not doubt, I need not fear. I need not become weary in doing good. I go about spreading joy and doing good. If I'm a good tree, then I should have good fruit. You will know a tree by the fruit that it bear. I'm on the rise. My finances adding up. I'm steady gathering, increasing, enlarging, expanding. You know, the future is promising. It's prosperous. And I know that my day is going to come and my time nears. You know, what goes around comes around, and that's how it gets around. And sure enough, it'll be my turn. Once more, once again. For another time, another chance, another opportunity. My purpose is far too priceless, precious, and promising to be distracted or confused or to lose courage. In my mind, I'm meditating in this book of law day and night. I'm going over my recollection and recalling scripture. And in his word, he studies day and night. And he should be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth its fruit in its season. And his leaf shall not wither, and whatsoever he do shall prosper. That's Psalms. Do not grow weary in doing good, for in the due season you will reap if you do not lose hope or heart or faith, you know? Don't be overcome with evil, but overcome evil with good. Está bien, buenos, you know? All right? When Jesus was reviled, Jesus, he didn't revile in return. They say if you see your enemy hungry, give him food. If you see him cold, give him a cloak and a tonic. It'll be like heaping hot coals on the head. When we entertain strangers, We supposed to be careful, for they might be angels. When we take in other people, that's a show how, Jesus takes us in when we somewhere when we don't know. And the prophet ain't respecting his own home, his own town, his own country. So we got to go away to evangelize. So, and I know they would know you are my disciples by the love you have for one another. Be kind to one another. Do unto others as you want done unto yourself. As you have done unto the least of those, so also have you done unto me. How can I respect my Father in heaven who I can't see if I don't respect, those who I can see, his reflections, his images, his forms, silhouettes, sketches or whatever you want to call, his messengers, his ambassadors, his advocates. You can really tell a person's character about how they treat somebody who can't do nothing really for them, when they're in a position to lend. Are they a cheerful giver? Do they believe in alms, zakat, charity? Love is charity. So I can't be blowing a bunch of hot air saying, I love you if I'm not willing to feed you, if I'm not willing to wash your feet, if I'm not willing to defend you, protect you, shield you, guard you, cover you. My name is QUAN Anthony Williams, the one highly praiseworthy, resolute protector. QUAN, beautiful divine, quiet one, spring, Anthony, highly praiseworthy, flower, priceless one. Williams, resolute protector, will of God. Williams, W-I-L-L, Will, I-M-S. Will of God, son. They got that S there, but it's, God said they ain't gonna stop me, so they ain't gonna stop me. God told me to show my talent, so I'm gonna show my talent. A city that's set on a hill cannot be hidden. You don't light a lamp and put it under a drawer. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and all its righteousness, and everything else will be added unto you. All things work together for the good of those that love God and are called according to his purpose. Many are called, but few are chosen. I have chosen you before the foundations of the world. We were with him in the beginning. Remember that, what you heard from the beginning. Come back to your first love. Come on, prodigal sons and daughters. Come on now, black sheep. You gotta return now. Been out there for a while now. It's time to return. Come to your senses. You know who you are, what you are, why you are, for which you are. Now we gotta rise up before we can wise. We gotta wise up before we can rise up. Look, the sun hit me. I got my green, and I'm just floating. I'm flowing from the heart. I'm fluctuating. I'm fluent. Fluent. Oh, I know poquito español. Poquito perico. Just a little, just a little. No dos muchos. No dos muchos. Travieso. Oh, the motariesca, man. The mota. Ooh. Shout out to the, S.A. Mota too, my partner Pounds. My partner Edgar Pounds from Dos Palmos, 2 sticks. About Los Banos and all that. I sort of been out there about Rialto and Los Altos and a couple going in that direction. I got to get down to Modesto, Merced, Fresno, Bakersfield, Salinas, Selma, all that. I'm known. I earned my keep, man. I pulled my weight. I brought something to the table. I kept up my end of the bargain, man. You feel me? I held my ground. I held down the fort. I stood. You feel me? I stayed true. I remained loyal, devoted, committed, faithful. I have kept my oath and my vow and my pledge. I have kept my word. This is how you know if somebody keep your word. Jesus said, if they keep my word, then they keep yours. I have kept Jesus' word. If somebody asks me something, I can repeat something they said 3-4 decades ago. My memory is like an elephant. Every day I learn and get better. That's why I know today gonna be a day where it's gonna be relief. It's gonna be enjoyment. Pleasure on a whole nother level where it ain't selfish or nothing. In all its entirety. And not on a fleshly gratification kind of carnal craving level. This is more on a spiritual, supreme, ethereal, higher consciousness and plateau. How can you judge a cover if you wouldn't even nudge for lover? Backbiting, slandering thy neighbor, trying to smudge another. In the muck, raking, don't indulge, my brother. Through the sludge I had to trudge. A miracle somebody didn't smother. I can still hear the ghetto birds hover. Had to take it down southern for the Sally Struthers, for the Suzanne Summers. Oh yeah, I'm a late comer. Ain't out to see what I could get from hers. Been coaching off in them slum girls, off them run serves. No bumping but numbing gum. Hers wasn't phasing. I'm gazing. Leaned out the window cause the shield of glass was hazing. I'm like the animal with the split hoof that be grazing. The Lord is amazing. Now I'm trailblazing. They call me Shaka, but you can call me Silk the Shock Jesus. Like a stun gun, I be tasing. Donut holes and I'm just glazing. Who's that man that's so brazen? Got him over in there crazed in. California in the sun, I'm a raisin. Woo, steady praising. Time for promotion and you know it need raising. Went to the store. Deli sandwich mustard with the mayonnaise. Won't catch me malazing. Nothing is really phasing. Fed not fading. America, I was made in. Woo! Born in the USA. To be real, I have sworn for you, USA. Ball hard by 2 next days. You can see my exoskeleton like x-rays. Woo! I got phrases the Apex say. About chips, checks how my checks lay. I'm a flex bay. They say drugs, guns, and money sales, so I hit you with the sex play. Ooh, hold on. It get complex, hey? All right, back to my lecturing. What's happening with it, peoples? You done came a mighty long ways, bruh. Let me. I'm trying to type. They might don't let me, bruh. They might don't let me. All messages are visible, but I don't know how to type. to respond. You are good at singing, right on, man. Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm solid. I'm okay. I'm Tavian. I'm female. I'm buenos. You know, Moreno bueno. You know. All right, let me see what else he said. All right. Hi, man. Hi, it's hello. How are you? Howdy. You feel me? How might you be? Or I should say halo, huh? Bless him with bless him, halo or hollow. That's not Halloween but like with an A. It used to be a Saints holiday at first, and then they flipped it, and now that's why we got Halloween. Some churches teach the real thing. Some churches just go through the motions, but once you get set straight on the church, then you know what to do. You shouldn't have to be supervised and chaperoned. For the most part, you should know how to hold your own. You know. In the beginning, you know you're going to call, you're going to stay up some nights, you're going to be crying, you're going to be sad. But then eventually you're going to come to the realization that this has been affirmed and confirmed, and you can stand firm on all conditions in every term, you know. Of a man, I'm just a worm. I had to straighten things out just like a perm. I was gone, but I ain't too crazy that I hit Sherm. Angel does. KJ. I don't even mess with shrooms. Barely mess with ease. Never seen Molly, but I heard it's good for the grooms. We sweep them off their feet like some brooms. We slide up like vroom, hit a car, go zoom. I stepped on the scene. We was the bomb like boom. I know we living in the last days, but don't you feel like doom? Let the lyrics loom. God need time and a blank canvas, so that mean he need room. You know, when you speaking for God, you gotta have an open mind. You do. You gonna be saying some stuff that you wasn't even prepared to say. That's why he say, you know, if something about to happen to you, don't prepare what you gonna say. Just go to the wherever you at, and he gonna speak for you, straight up. He let you know what to pray for, what you do not know you have need of. You know, with moanings and groanings, utterances that's inaudible and all that. You know. You can speak to him in an unknown tongue with just him and you. Stir up your gift, tighten your stomach. You know, ba 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 ba. You know. Some people don't want you to get this. Some people don't want you, to have this for free. But freely I was given, so freely I give. You know. That's straight up. You know, as far as my knowledge and my wisdom and, you know, my presence and my, you know, acceptance and approval and blessings and, you know, guidance and whatever else you might need, you know, time, you know. Sometimes it ain't about money. Sometimes it's just about time. Important spiritual gifts that are life-saving, you know. Because love, it never fails. That's why I'm here today. If you follow your heart, if you lean towards love, if you let it lead you, if you learn its lessons and listen to its lectures, you'll fare well. Because love is like a thing that never stops growing. It boils over. If you have one love for one person, it'll carry over to 2, to 3, to your block, to your city, to your state, to your country, to your world. All encompassing, engulfing. It's more fiery than the flames. And many waters cannot quench it or drown it. It's stronger than death. Now, I don't want to start crying. Look, I'm getting deep. You know, when somebody gets to speak in their heart, you feel me? They beliefs. You feel me? I feel that. I'm passionate for it. When you get to speaking your truths and with infallible proofs. You can't tell me that there ain't a tomb over there where Jesus wasn't buried and it's got a stone, and I already know. I seen pictures people told me. I'm one of them people somebody could tell me and I believe just off of what they say. I ain't got to see it firsthand. Blessed are those who believe and haven't seen. If God showed me a miracle, I can hang on to that for 15 years. He ain't got to show me one every day or, you know, just me breathing, my heartbeat, my health. Not being given a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind. You feel me? Him not being the author of confusion, but the Prince of Peace. You feel me? And he give me a peace that surpasses all knowledge. You know, he have chosen the weak and the foolish things of this world to put to shame the strong and the wise. Hit you with that one. Woo! That was a grand slam, Shock. You took it out the park with that one. Because so many would judge a book by its cover or would, you know, twist words or why we say things certain places, but we don't carry over to other things. Like you cannot say the ties that bind us are stronger than the ties that tear us apart. And then when we get somewhere and, you know, such and such is with his folks and so with they folks, it's looking like we at each other's throats. A house divided against itself cannot stand. You feel me? And why is it all this arguing and complaining when we can be praying and agreeing and praising and getting our prayers answered? Wherever 2 or more gathered, there will I be also. Wherever two or more are gathered in my name and they touch an agreement to ask anything, it be the will of my Father in heaven, it be done unto them. Straight up. Me, I know the word because they raised me in the word. Since I could open my eyes, they set me before a Bible. They knew what I was up against. You feel me? They knew what my life would entail, you know. So they prepared me. Teach a child in the way he should go, and when he grow old, he will not depart. Looking kind of old there, Shot. Not too old. Early 40s, but you know. Honor your mother and father so that your days might be long. Don't let me hear about you disrespecting your folk now. Because I might have to put you in your place. They say your mama can't whip your ass. They don't say your neighbor or the friend of the family or son stay in a child's place. Don't be talking back, bucking up, getting sassy, you know, trying to rip and run, foot loose, gallivanting and fraternizing. Be decent. Be accordingly. Do stuff in moderation. Have discipline. Have integrity. Have morals. Have standards. Have codes. Have ethics. Have restraint. Some people can't, they don't have restraint. If you sit them down at a feast, they'll try to eat everything. We'll say, you know, only take a little bit. Some people, they don't know their place. You invite them somewhere to a wedding, they trying to sit at the seat for the, you know, the groom and or the bride best friend. You know, sit lower and be called higher. It's all right. My name of my label is Musical Ghostwriters Inc. I never wanted to be the front man, okay? This is just what I had to adapt to. Did I prepare for that? Of course. I wrote for groups, Shooting Stars. You feel me? A lot of people didn't bow my material. You've heard me believe that. But now, it's time for me to take my recognition and credit. Really, the Lord's. You know, he get his glory and praise and honor and magnification and exaltation. You feel me? And, you know, I want to enjoy abundant prosperity. Whatsoever you do shall prosper. You know, the word will go forth from my mouth, and it will not return unto me void, but it shall fulfill that which I sent it, you know, and prosper in the thing for which I sent it, and not, you know. I'm gonna have to look that up. Come on, let's bring this one. This one I gotta get. Let's see if I got it. Where is that? I believe it's right here. So my word that comes from my mouth will not return to me empty, but it will accomplish what I please and will prosper in what I send it to do. Isaiah 50, chapter 55, verse 11. Thank you, Lord Jesus. So my word that comes from my mouth will not return to me empty, but it will accomplish what I please and will prosper in what I send it to do. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11. So my word that comes from my mouth will not return to me empty, but it will accomplish what I please and will prosper in what I send it to do. He sent his word, he gave us his word, and he cleanses. He gave us truth, grace, life, love, light. You feel me? Hope in him does not disappoint. In him who began a good work in us will see it until the day of completion. Ooh, I'm on fire today. You see, my Bible is very, very used. I even have a new one ready to go. This is the new one. I thought it was like it just because it said Christian Standard Bible. It got to say, it got to be the full. It got to be the real thing. It got to say. Let me see. I guess I wasn't reading it right. Let me see. It got to be the Holy Bible, and it got to be the Old New Testament, the Holman Christian Standard Bible. So it's a Holman Christian Standard Bible. And this is just the Christian Standard Bible. It's a Holman. It's sort of like it, but it's not exactly like it. But I bought a lot of, I've spent like 200, 300 or something on Bibles. On just new ones, like two something. So I can have it in my house, because I'm serious. This is not, I'm a preacher. My wife's a teacher. My wife's a preacher. And I'm a teacher. I'm going to be in some Ecclesiastics or something today. Probably Acts, because that's what my pastor want me to. Looking over his text messages, going over my notes, reading the scripture I got hung on my house. I have my wife play some gospel, sing it to me, read some scriptures to me. We going to pray, You can see my mouth is all white, so I've been, restraining and, and my attitude is happy. I'm not grumpy with it. I ain't losing focus. I'm not letting the sun go down on my anger. I ain't letting corrupt communication proceed forth in my mouth. I ain't let bad company corrupt good. So somebody did something right. What's happening with it? Shout out Trenton. You feel me? Yo, man. I'm about to get up out of here, though, man. We going up on 38 minutes. I don't want a bugger to fly out or something or fly to come. They going to be hating. We coming with this word of life. You feel me? This manna, this sustenance to brighten your countenance. We don't want no disruptances. All I really need is just a chance. With the devil, why must I dance? He ran up on me, I bust the lance. I'm romantic, but I wouldn't discuss the friends. Ooh. No discuss. I thrust for yance. No ignorance. Up in the line, then I had to prance. Burberry, that's my fragrance. Until I cop some more Versace. I'm old school with my vision, like Hachi Tachi. We go back, just like Chachi. Oh, homie over there, that's my nigga Rachi. Hibachi. Woo! I spit fatter than a Hayabusa. Chopped the head off of it. It was looking snakish like Medusa. Got some homies in Calusa. My style ain't what you used to. I ain't the nigga I used to. I foresee it like the future. They tried to leave me stereo on neuter. Branded the S in my hand for Shaka, Shantae, and Shooter. Take the game far and wide, straight commuter. Little bug, but not a polluter. Executive CEO executor. Lurking like a barracuda. Lil Cooter. Black. Shout out to the fam Pooter and Duda. Hooter. Ones want to speak bad on our name, better be glad that we came. This ain't a fad just for fame. My cab rads ain't ashamed. I land on a helipad for my dame with a parachute. The name of the game, name of the game, name of the game, the name of the game, name of the game, name of the game, the name of the game, name of the game, name of the game, the name of the game, name of the game, name of the game, the name of the game, name of the game, name of the game, the name of the game, name of the game, name of the game, the name of the game, the name of the game, the name of the game, name of the game, the name. The name of the game. God is with us. To live in the present is a gift plus. Moving swift, get the drift thus. No myth, discuss. I speak nothing but truth, come with proofs. I know nuts like Baby Ruth, with diamond across their tooth. No spoof, won't goof, woof. No rough tickets. I'd rather ride, you'll never see me at a march or a picket. Maybe. It gets like them thistles, thorns in the thicket. He already had your fool. Ain't no way that you could trick it. Mine tailor-made, no quick fit. Lord knows I could be up on some slick shit. Get one of them pricks hit. Then down the middle, we brick split. Saying you don't know a lick quick. Tell me where the birds are. I'll make you my 4th, 5th, and 6th, and 3rd star. My every word's bar. Okay, you heard call. Or meant for fast money and dirty women. Need my cake cooked. Need my cake cut with about 30 trimmings. Woo! Mansion, pool up early swimming. Director with hair that's curly feminine. Lights, camera, action, and no dimming. Ain't looking sketchy and no skimming. Like milk, I'm above the rimming. Ain't going overboard like a ledge cliff or a lemon. My cup overrunneth, yeah, it's brimming. Hiked up my cuffs, yeah, I'm hemming. Don't roll no chewies, no grimming. Yeah. All right, now I'm about to get up out of here. I want to blow their minds. Sometimes I even get over my own head. This is a natural high. I'm high off life. This is what it does for me. I feel you. I feel you, Bryson Tiller. I get high off life. This is what it does for me. I get high off life. This is what it does for me. We gonna make them come. You build it and they will come. We gonna make them come. It's gonna get so good, so glamorous, so gracious, you know, so grand. That ain't you gonna have a hand, you know. Go and put your foot in it. Look, get your feet wet. Put your foot in the pot, you know. Cause this thing is almost just about ready. 948 subscribers. We're 52 away from 1,000 subscribers. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. I love when I overcome the odds. When I do contrary to the masses and still succeed. Oh, yes. To triumph, to be victorious, more than a conqueror. To come, to see, and to conquer. to come and make a place my own, to call it home, to be welcome and embraced, accepted, approved, and joined, interlinked, connected, grafted in, whatever you want to call it. But as you can see, I'm sweating. Man shall live by the sweat of his brow. You feel me? I mean, I got the metabolism, you know, the stamina, all that. I'm putting sweat into this. I'm putting time. I'm putting energy. So, you know, we take the good with the bad, the bitter with the sweet. How we gonna accept good and not accept, you know, bad? I ain't saying accept it like that, but I'm saying every day ain't gonna be a bright, sunny one. But when it's dark, when it's stormy, remember them bright days. That's why I'm looking. Even in the mist, you can still perceive the presence. You can still sense the notion. You know who's in control. It ain't gonna get too out of control. He ain't gonna put on your plate more than what you can handle. You feel me? Listen to the instructions, the teachings, the practices, the doctrines, you know. Do yourself a favor and me. Improve on you. Better yourself. Develop yourself. Develop you and everything that's around you. Touch it in some form or fashion. Promote its growth. Fertilize it. And with that, I hope I boost your morale and lifted your spirits. They are high. Keep your head up. Hold on. Be strong. Know it won't be long. Keep on going on. You know, don't do no wrong. And know it won't be long. Stay true as long as you among. Remember these diphthongs, these pronouns, these adjectives. You feel me? These synonyms, these antonyms, these phrases. You feel me? To live by. These precepts. You feel me? These proverbs. These enigmas. These riddles. All that. You know? Because they're jewels. Straight up. You know? Like I was just repeating one that they used to tell me, what was it? Quitting while you ahead ain't the same thing as quitting. You gotta know when to get in and when to get out. You gotta know how to, you know, the timings. So it's very good to read the Ecclesiastes, the mysteries of time, because there's a time for everything, every activity and occasion under the sun. You just got to know how to appropriately, you know, apply the procedure and method. It got to be decently and accordingly. You know, it got to be done with, you know, with gracefulness and all that. It got to be up to par, you know, no matter what it is. Whether you are usher, I've been that. Whether you a junior deacon, whatever you do it to the fullest. I'll give you another terminology. Whatever you do it as if you do it unto the Lord. If you just the lowest man on the totem pole, still work as if he watching. You want to impress him, you know. You're trying to bring him honor, you know, and you're going to win in the end. A lot of times, that's how I win. So many are infatuated or obsessed with me trying to cut corners where I just take the straight path. And it's like, okay, he's taking the straight path. I thought he, you know, maneuvered and wiggled and, you know, strayed and straggled, but just keeping it on the up and up. Like I tell people every day when I come in here, I've never stole. I'll be like, I'm too black to steal. Why prove that naysayers and haters right by trying? It ain't nothing in this stove worth enough money for me to steal. You feel me? If it ain't starting off at $500,000, then then miss me with that shit. You feel me? You feel me? Miss me with that misdemeanor thinking. Me for all that, never that too much to kill the drinking. We all that. Make them understand me. Learn how to say my posse. Everyone with me is family. Everybody's got me. Watch me paint a perfect picture. This life we living got us all leading up to prison or something like that, he said. Yeah, I think, yeah. I quoted word for word in Eartha verbatim. When I read something, idiotic, photographic, I never forget. Now, like I said, if they remember his words, they'll remember yours. I'm going to catch y'all on the next flight.